in the Civil Rights Amendments what rights were given to I'm just lumping them together. I'm lumping them together because as you're learning them historically, when we go through them, you'll see those kind of grouped together. Okay? So it's just sort of easier to go over it that way. Okay? And as you also can see, when you're going through this, these amendments happen sort of in bunches. Yeah. So that's sort of the other way to look at it. 16 through 20 are the progressive amendments. These are done between 1913 and 1920. Okay? So these are lumped together. Numbers, the 16th. I'll tell you in 1 second. 16 is income tax. We would have an income tax in the United States. 17. Direct election of senators by the people. No longer state legislatures. Number 18. What's 18? This is one you should know the number of.
So with the electoral stuff?
No.
Prohibition.
Good. 18 is prohibition, no drinking in the United States. Okay? What's that? Alcohol is illegal. Okay? 19. Pardon me, this should be 16 through 19, not 20.
What years is the prohibition?
I'll tell you in 1 second. Okay? 19. 19 is women's suffrage. Okay? Just about. Yeah. 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 They love it. So, absolutely. 19, women's suffrage. Women get the right to vote. Okay? Long after the African Americans. Okay? The reason these are called progressive amendments, okay, is that this era, which we'll look at, is called the progressive era. And the concept behind the progressive era is that you are moving rights to the people, more rights to the individuals that are coming out. And we'll see that this is something that when we look at Obama, okay, Obama is oftentimes, yeah, thank you. What Obama is often charged of is being a socialist and of being a progressive. And when you hear that argument, they look back to this era and they see the commonality between this era and what Obama's doing. All right? The reason you have to know Amendment 18 is that you also need to know Amendment 20. All right? Okay, and that is...
Wait, why is that?
Oh, sorry. I skipped over. God, I wish I could delete that off the video. It's going to be so embarrassing. Okay?
I'll be listening.
20. I got rattled there by our
Does
visit.
he make you nervous?
No, I just know what's going on.
Goes
So, 20 is where we change the inauguration date from March to January. That one you don't have to know. Okay? 21, on the other hand, is the one you have to know.
This is still one of the progressive.
No, it is now gone. Prohibition is gone. Okay? So when you look at 18 and 21, okay? 18 and 21, what you're doing there is those two are linked because that is the only amendment that has been changed. So it's been taken away. So it's still in the Constitution, but because a later amendment has come, it is sort of trumped by the Second Amendment, the second Prohibition Amendment. Yeah.
So who got to vote first, African Americans or women?
African Americans.
Okay, that's what it is.
60 years before. Yeah. What? Drinking age has changed from 18 to 21. It used to be 18, but not because of this. Okay. 22. 22 is presidential term limits. Okay, this is right after FDR. After World War II, you can only serve 2 presidents, or two terms. Okay?
Didn't they already have that though?
What's that?
Didn't they already do that?
No, it was a precedent, but it was not a law. So FDR ends up serving 4 terms. So they determine afterwards that they want that to be a law. Okay? 23 is electors in Washington, D.C. Don't worry about it. 24 is a poll tax,
Is that important?
which you don't have to worry about it. That basically says you don't have to pay to vote. Okay? 25 talks about how to appoint a new vice president.
Did you worry about that?
Again, not a big deal.
Right.
Okay? Appoint number 26. The voting age is 18. Okay? This is in 1971, so relatively recently. Okay?
Could like kids vote before that or?
No, we made it younger.
Only the babies.
Oh, it was young. Okay,
This is a
got it.
concept that if you're able to, used to be 21.
All right, got it.
If you could go fight in war, this is during Vietnam, this is 1971. So the idea is if you could go fight, then you should be able to vote.
Okay, yeah, I was just wondering
Okay.
if it went higher.
So the distance was placed in alcohol.
What's that?
The age is like switched to alcohol.
Right. And there's a lot of people who argue that alcohol should be the same situation. If you can go fight, you should be able to drink. Okay? And finally, 27, which was originally proposed in 1789. You remember that there were 17 amendments that were proposed and 10 were taken. The 27th Amendment was proposed originally at that time, but it was not ratified until 1992. And that is Congress can't change their salary until the start of the next term. So what basically that's saying is 92. So if a congressional officer tries to change their salary, it has to wait until the next term so the people have a chance to vote them out if they don't like that pay raise. Okay? So, again, 1 through 10 is your Bill of Rights. So the first 10 amendments are the Bill of Rights. There are 17 more after that over the course of 1798 to 1992 for a grand total of 27 times the Constitution has been amended. All right?
So what category is 17 follows under? Because you said the first 10 is Bill of Rights.
Then the next 17 are just different amendments. So 13 through 15 are civil rights, 16 through 19 are progressive, and then the rest are sort of lumped together. Questions about the exam overall? Like I said, yes. So how to study for this? Hang on one second. Let me just say real quick. How to study for this, okay? This is a different style of test than you normally have for me. It is a lot of memorization, okay? It just is, because it's all bubble sheet, Scantron, that sort of stuff. So flashcards could work. I would do this one where I'm talking with someone else if possible. I think that's the best bet. Okay? So, tests are tomorrow and Thursday.
Oh, I'm so glad we're on Thursday.
Thank you.
He said 2-0. That's tomorrow.